Hello everyone, welcome to your fried rice masterclass. If you have been looking for fried rice recipe that does not go bad at all, then this is it. You need to watch this video till the end to see how I made it. Here are some of the ingredients I'll be using. I have red kidney beans, garden peas or green peas, sweet corn, seasoning, chicken seasoning, butter, and liver. If you don't want to use liver, you can use gizzard. I will boil, dice, and fry this. I have chicken franks or chicken sausages right here. I will also slice this. I have green peas. I'll take off the stems from these green peas, clean, and then dice them up. I have carrots. I will peel off the back of these carrots and then dice them to my desired shape. I'll also dice up all of these peppers. I will show you how I'm going to be using all of the onion peppers, the green onions, ginger and garlic in different stages of this cooking process. So just keep watching. I have my chicken. This is local chicken. It's been cleaned. Now I'm going to blend this garlic, ginger, the habanero and onions. This is to flavor the chicken and make it super tasty. We don't want our chicken tasting bland. I'm going to season with some dried thyme, oregano, white pepper, and chicken bouillon. Don't worry, I'll list all of the ingredients and their measurements in the description as I always do. I almost forgot to add curry powder, so yeah, I just added it. Please be careful with the curry. You know curry can be overpowering, so you want to add just a little bit. I'll give it a mix until everything is well combined. Then I'll cover and let it steam in its own juices for about 15 minutes. While that is cooking, I'll go ahead and boil the liver. I'll add a bit of onion, a pinch of ginger, garlic, curry powder and thyme. Then I'll season with 1 chicken bouillon, add about a cup of water. I'll give it a mix and then cover and allow it to cook for about 15 minutes. It'll be done. At this point, the chicken has brought out its own juices. I'll add enough water to cook the chicken. You know this is hard chicken. It's going to cook for about 45 minutes. Yes, it is that hard. It is not the regular soft chicken. This is the hard one, the local chicken. I'll mix it up gently and then I'll let it cook while we move to the next stage of the cooking process. At this point, the liver is done, so I'll take it out. We don't need the stock at all. I'll discard the stock and then dice this and fry it in my hot oil. That's simple. If you have been enjoying this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, okay? Like the video and share it with everyone you know would benefit from this fried rice masterclass. I tell you, if you fail at this, then come back for your money, because this is a no fail recipe. At this point, the chicken is done. I'll take it out and then air fry this. If you want, you can deep fry yours in oil, but no, I would rather air fry it. So please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Let other people know that yes, there is one fried rice masterclass going on. I'm going to strain the meat stock, the chicken stock. I always do this. If you have been watching my video or will continue to watch my video, you see me do this a lot. I don't really like all these bits and pieces in my food, so I'll discard that. If you want, you could blend it with your pepper or tomatoes. Now I have the white from the green onions and then I've cut the pepper in half because it's really hot. I have bell peppers right here, the green one, garlic and ginger. I will blend that. We'll use it to cook the rice. So to my heated pot, I'm going to add butter and sesame oil. If you have butter or margarine, please use it. The sesame oil and butter just gives your rice a flavor that when people eat it, they'll be asking, what is this? What is inside this rice? It makes it just different. So I've just added some diced onions. I will saute this for a bit and then go in with a little bit of curry, thyme, and white pepper. This is just so we bring out the flavors from these herbs and spice. I add some bay leaves. Some people don't add bay leaves to their fried rice, but I do, and it makes a whole lot of sense. I have my basmati rice washed with warm water, and then I'm going to fry this in this oil. Guys, this is the key. This is the key. If you are in a hurry, just like jollof rice, you cannot cook jollof rice in a hurry, and you cannot cook fried rice in a hurry either. If not in 30 minutes, it'll go bad. So you want to keep stirring this until it becomes dry, depending on the level of heat you have. I'm going to season this right now. The reason for seasoning it at this point is so the rice starts catching all of the flavor, because we are frying it for a long time. You don't want to use a silicone spoon for this. Please use a wooden spoon, or else your rice will break. Can you see the edge of the wooden spoon? It is not as sharp as a silicone or iron spoon. So please use a wooden spoon, okay? You are going to okay, so see what I was saying. Can you see how sharp this is? If you use a silicone or iron spoon, it'll break the grains of the rice, and we don't want that. So continue to stir fry this. You don't want to leave it. You can't go and call your friend while you're doing this. You need to continue to stir fry this until it becomes super crispy. So I think this took me about 20 minutes on medium heat. Can you see when the rice dries out completely, you will know it is ready. So now I'm going to add the blended spice mix from earlier, the onion, ginger, green onions, and bell pepper. Yeah, that was what I blended here, in case you missed that part. I rinsed my blender out, just so you know. I blend this smooth, and then I'm going to add the chicken stock from earlier. You don't want to add too much water to this. This is another key, because if you add too much water, it will become soggy and your rice will not last as long as you want it. So you want the rice and the water to be at almost the same level, and then you are going to cook this. Remember, this is fried rice, not boiled sweet rice. So we're going to cook this on low heat. Now if you are using fresh peas, this is the point where you want to add it, but this peas is frozen, so I will not add it right now, or else it will mash up. Now I'm going to cover this with a foil paper, so the foil will help us keep the steam locked in. We're going to be cooking this on low heat. Low heat, I'm talking 2/10. Like I said, you cannot cook fried rice in a hurry. You have to be patient. So I'll cover this and let it steam on low heat. Now we're going to start up with the vegetable mix. I've just added a bit of butter, about enough, maybe a tablespoon, to my pan. I'm going to add some sesame oil again. This sesame oil is a key, so please don't miss it. Now I'm going to add some diced onion. I'll saute this for a bit. We're going to be adding our vegetables depending on how hard they are. I will add my diced chicken franks at this point. This is just so it brings out all of its flavor. You know, this thing is very flavorful, so we want it to flavor the oil. Next, I'm going to add the green beans, because it is actually the hardest of all of the vegetables. I'll saute it for another about 30 seconds before going in with the next vegetable, which is the carrot. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Now I'm going to season this lightly, about a pinch of white pepper, curry, and thyme. You don't want to over season at this point until we see and taste the rice. I'll add a bit of ginger and garlic powder, and then I'll mix it up. You see how I'm building flavor step by step. This is how I want you to cook it, so that yours can taste like mine or even better. I'll saute this for another minute before adding my fried liver. So remember I said if you don't like liver, use gizzards. I'll continue to stir fry this until all the spices we've just added goes into every corner of the vegetables, and then I'll add the bell peppers that I've diced. Can you see the pop of color? Oh, so beautiful. Next I'm going to add the peas. If you are using fresh peas, please cook it with the rice. I'll add the sweet corn and then I'll stir. I'll continue to stir this. Guys, I'm doing this on low heat. You don't want to do it on medium heat or else it'll burn, and we don't want to burn the vegetables. So I'm going to add a bit of chicken seasoning and then I'll mix it up until every part of the vegetables gets coated in all the spices and herbs we have added. At this point, I'm going to add the peas, guys. The peas, the red kidney beans or whatever you call it, is the softest of them all, so that's the last one you want to add because it is already cooked. It's from the can and I have rinsed it. Okay, so I'm going to give it a mix, and at this point it is done. You can go ahead and take it off the heat, but I could not stop stirring it, guys, because can you see the beautiful pop of color? Oh my god, my mind is blown at this point. Next I'm going to check on the rice. The rice is done, guys, on low heat. Can you see the steam that came out? This is how you want to cook your rice. Taste and see if it is done enough for you. If it is not, add water. So I'm going to give it a mix. Oh god, perfection. Call this perfection. I'll give it a mix. If it's not soft enough, just add a little bit of water and then cover for another maybe 5 minutes, and by then it will be ready. But for me, this is just perfect. Next I'm going to add the vegetable mix we made from earlier. If there is anything you don't like from this mix, feel free to skip it and you can customize it to your liking. Just do it step by step as I did it, and you will have the absolute best fried rice you have ever made. This Christmas, make this and blow the minds of everyone that will eat it. Blow your own mind. It's something super delicious and that you will be proud of. Please guys, help me share this video, let others see it so that they can learn how to make the perfect jollof rice, and that would also help me grow as well. I want to appreciate every one of you that has been liking my videos. I do not take it for granted. I just want to hit that 1K subscribers this December. Please help me, guys. I would really appreciate it, and God bless you. Once all of this is thoroughly mixed, I'll cover it and let it steam for another 2 minutes, just so everything cooks and marry. And after 2 minutes, it'll be done. In fact, if you want, you can serve it and eat it like this, but we want the flavors we have built from the vegetables to marry the rice. So I'm going to add my green onions for beauty. And it's done. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. And let me tell you guys, I kept this rice in my fridge for a whole week and it was still fresh. It was still perfect. I swear by this recipe. Like, this is the recipe you need for your rice, for your fried rice to stop going bad. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We have come to the end of this video. Kindly smash the like and the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop amazing recipes like this one. Bye.